Hello friends, I am Sonali from the Australian Academy, and today we are going to start with the lesson 3 of our letter writing series. And today's main topic is an application letter. So it's a type of formal letter which we are going to cover today. Now let's see the example of an application letter. You have seen an advertisement in a local newspaper regarding the vacancy in the local orchestra. So there is a local orchestra and there is some vacancy. So for that vacancy, an advertisement is given in some newspaper and you are writing. Now you would like to join this orchestra. So that is why you are writing to the application to the orchestra. So this is an application letter because you are writing an application to the manager of orchestra or to the concerned person who has given this advertisement in the newspaper for that particular vacancy. So what are the different questions for this type of letter? The first one is introduce yourself and make your instrument of choice. So now you have to give a brief introduction like who you are, and then you have to tell like your interest in which instrument you are interested. The second question is explain how your credentials make you a good candidate. So now you can say little about your qualification or what your previous experience that makes you a perfect candidate for this job. Now the third point is express your enthusiasm for music. So now you have to little bit elaborate like your interest and why you are so passionate about music. So this is a formal letter and we are going to start our formal letter with Dear Sir or Madam. Now you have to give an introduction for your letter, the introductory part in which you are going to give the purpose of the letter, that why are you writing this letter. So we can start this letter with I am, then your name, I am Sonali, writing, or you can say penning down. The another word is articulating this letter. So in these three ways you can start this letter, either I am Sonali writing this letter, or you can say I am Sonali penning down this letter, or you can say I am Sonali articulating this epistle or letter in response to your advertisement. Now an advertisement, you have seen an advertisement in the newspaper and now you are going to write a letter in response to that advertisement because you want to apply for that particular job. So in response to your advertisement in the Tribune newspaper, now you have to give a name of a newspaper in which you have seen that or you have read that news or the advertisement about a vacancy in orchestra. And when did you read? You read it last week. So in response to your advertisement in the Tribune newspaper last week, now what was the advertisement about? It was for an opening for a musician. So they want to hire a musician. So for that you are writing this letter because you are interested to become a part of this orchestra, or you can say requirement of a musician. So they posted an advertisement regarding the requirement of a musician and you are writing this letter for that post only. Now what was the first question? It was introduce yourself and your instrument of choice. Now you have you have introduced your name here. Now you have to give like little bit of your, you can say educational background or anything related to experience which is beneficial or which is useful actually for this post. So you can say I am a diploma holder, or you can say I am a graduate in music. You have like done previous graduation or you have any degree or certification. You can use the word certification also for in music. So that is why this is like your qualification or previous experience, you can say, from City College. Now you have mentioned from where you got this degree or this certification. So you have mentioned I am a diploma holder from City College, or I am a graduate in music from City College. So where I mastered guitar and piano. So what you learned? You mastered in guitar and piano. So this was like your specification. You are a guitarist and you can also play piano. Next you have to say your choice of instrument in which you are interested. You have to mention that because it is being asked in the question. So I am willing, or I want to be, or I am interested. So these are the words you can say. I am willing means I want to, or I am interested to be a part of your team as a guitarist. So here I have introduced like what I want to become, or what part or what position I want to take in your orchestra. So you have clearly mentioned guitarist, which is the answer to your second question. Now the third question is, explain how your credentials, the second question, how your credentials make you a good candidate. Now you have to little bit elaborate what previous experience you have. That is why you are like more eligible, or you are a good candidate for this job. So you can say, currently I am working with the band. Okay, now you are working with the live band and you give live music, you take part in that live music. So this is currently you are doing. So you can introduce this idea, and then you can say that I have assisted multiple musicians or the singers in the past as a and gave them playback music. So this is also like answer what credentials do you have, like what kind of experience do you have in the same field. So you can say I'm working with the band means I have a good experience in this industry as I am playing live music with that band. And you can also give a name for this band, or you can say like I have assisted a number of singers in playback music. Now let's see what's next. So the next point that you can add here is, I participated in various state level as well as national level competitions during my graduation and won many prizes. So here you are just saying, you are giving some examples what you have achieved earlier in the same field. You can also say that, like now you are going to answer your third question. You have already mentioned various achievements in the second point. Now the last part is, express your enthusiasm for music. Now why you are so much passionate about music, you have to give little bit elaboration regarding that point. So you can say, I always wanted to do something great, or you can say I always wanted to achieve enormous success in this field since my childhood. So since my childhood I was very interested in this particular field and I wanted to get something more in this field. Now you can say, I could not find better way than joining your orchestra. Now why? You can say to quench my thirst of mastering. You can say for deeper understanding of music, or you can say to enhance my knowledge. You can use any phrase to enhance your knowledge, what you have already learned, to enhance that, to increase that. You want to become the part of this orchestra. Then, or you can add another line, like in place of this to enhance your knowledge, you can say to gain enriching experience while working in your esteemed or respected or prestigious orchestra. Okay, so you have like written, you have answered this question clearly, that what is your enthusiasm, explain your enthusiasm. You have said that I wanted to do greater in this field since my childhood. So this is like I am quite passionate about music for a very long time. Now I want to be a part of your esteemed orchestra, means your respected or your prestigious orchestra. Then you can add a line that I have also attached my CV, in which you have clearly like mentioned your previous experiences, about your graduation and your achievements. And the last, that is the stock phrase for this type of letter is, you can simply add I look forward to hearing from you at earliest, or you can say I hope you will consider my application, because you have applied for a job. So you can write this line as well, either like I look forward to hearing from you, or you can add I hope you will consider my application, and it is a formal letter. So you can end your letter by saying yours faithfully, then your full name. So this is how you can write a formal letter, application letter, like you are applying for any particular job. So you can use this format, you can take help of this type of letter. So thank you for watching this video. Keep liking and commenting on this video. Thank you.